What's going on, everybody? Lon Eagleton here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at the Vangoa 12-string acoustic guitar. Now, beautiful guitar. Really loving this. I just got it. And you really can't beat this sound of a 12-string. Like, it's one of the most pleasing sounds to come from an instrument, quite honestly. It just sounds so good. And funny story, when I first knew I was going to be getting this guitar, I told my wife, I was like, hey, I'm going to be getting a 12-string. I'm going to be getting a new guitar. And you know how it is. Right away, she was like, I don't know if we have space for that. I don't know if we have space for you to get another guitar. I don't know where we're going to put it. And I got it anyways. And as soon as I took it out of the box and strummed it, right away, she fell in love with it. And she was just like, wow, that is actually such a beautiful sound. I'm so glad you got that guitar. So I think that's saying a lot. Speaks volumes about this guitar. And just having a 12-string in general. They're such gorgeous instruments. So we're going to go over some of the specs here first before we hear some more playing examples. So the wood is sapele, and that is the top, the sides, the back of the neck, back of the headstock. Sapele wood. The bridge and the fretboard are walnut. We got 20 frets. It plugs in, which is great. You got the controls there. We got an EQ, volume, and a battery check. So that's really useful. And what else? We got bone nut, bone saddle, and a cutaway, which is quite useful. You know, for my playing, I do a lot of leads. So personally, I don't even consider acoustics that don't have cutaways because you're just losing access to such an important area of the guitar. So really nice that this one has a cutaway. Loving it so far. Let's hear some more examples of what it sounds like. So my first impressions, I really like the guitar. I really do. I mean, you heard it. You can be the judge for yourself. But to my ears, it sounds great. It's everything I would look for in a 12-string, and it stays in tune very well. It feels nice. For me, the three things that make up the trifecta of a guitar would be the look, the sound, and the way it feels in your hands. So for me, it checks all the boxes. I think it looks beautiful. I like the dark wood color is kind of refreshing. Feels good in the hands. And yeah, I don't know. For me, it just checks all the boxes. So first impressions, feeling good. All right, so as I mentioned, this guitar does plug in. It's got a pickup. So we're going to hear how the pickup sounds now. And before we do that, just bear in mind that plugged in acoustic never sounds as good as mic'd up. Like, to put it in perspective, you're probably aware, but anytime you hear an acoustic on a record, it's always mic'd. Nobody ever uses the pickup. The only time you would plug this in is if you're playing it live in a concert, because that's the only option you have. A mic would pick up too much other stuff. So that's what the pickup is used for. It never sounds as good on any acoustic. So just keep that in mind as we're going through this next example here. I'll put some reverb on it, sweeten it up a little bit. But yeah, here's what the pickup sounds like. Check it out.
So I wanted to mention too that in addition to the guitar itself, we also have a couple other pretty neat things that the guitar comes with. So first of all, we have a soft case that it comes in, and it's actually got quite a bit of padding, so it'll protect fairly well. Additionally, we've got this red bag here that has a bunch of fun stuff in it. So let's check it out. So we got a capo, if you want to play a little Wonderwall, good for that. We got a patch cable. We have a guitar strap, spare strings, guitar polishing cloth. That's kind of cool. Guitar picks, clip-on headstock tuner. That's pretty good. Got to stay in tune. And lastly, a stick-on pick guard. So you put that there to protect against scratches. And actually, I think it looks pretty good. I might have to put that on.
So, of course, the 12 string is a bit of a novelty instrument, right? It's one of those ones you maybe buy later on in your collection. Like, if you're out there buying your first guitar, odds are you're probably not going to be looking for a 12 string. But if you do have the opportunity to get one for your collection, I think they're very useful, right? Especially if you're somebody who does recording sessions, records music. It's just another tool to have on your tool belt, Or if you're recording for like a client or a producer, it's just another bag of tricks you can offer to them, which therefore increases your value. And or if you're playing in a cover band or something and you're doing Bon Jovi or whatever, Wanted Dead or Alive just hits differently on a 12 string. Some songs you need those extra few strings to pull it off authentically. So yeah, many uses for a 12 string. If you have the chance to get one, definitely do. I've got links in the description down below for this if you want to pick one up for yourself, as well as a discount code. So check that out. Hope you liked the guitar. Hope you liked this video, found some value in it. Be sure to subscribe to see more guitar videos from me in the future. And I'm going to go jam on this. So until next time, I'm Lon Eagleton. We'll catch you in the next video. Thanks.